So this is where the money came from. The money bought me an apartment. Hi, my name is Regina Mutiro. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In 2009, my husband joined a SACCO. And for those who don't know what a SACCO is, I will leave a description below for you to understand what a SACCO is. It's a saving, a cooperative in Kenya where people put their money, and at the end of the year, they are given dividends. When you put your money there, you can as well get loans. You are able to get emergency loans. There are many benefits that are there in SACCOs, and so I'll leave you also a link about the video that I did on SACCOs at some point. So when he joined the SACCO, he contributed the least amount of money, and that was, I think, was 1,000, because he was not serious about it. He didn't know the benefits that would come from being in a SACCO. And so I also joined a SACCO, I think early 2013. But I also contributed the least, and I left the SACCO in 2015 because I was leaving for my studies abroad. But when I came back, I rejoined the SACCO, and now we became serious with our contributions and started contributing a big chunk of our monies to our SACCOs. We also got into another SACCO, I think in 3 SACCOs, but now I will tell you what is happening with our SACCOs now, because you can already tell where I'm headed to with this story. So we started being serious with SACCOs and gave a lot of money to our SACCOs, and we looked at it as a saving mechanism, not for taking loan, but we wanted to save. Wanted to put our money there so that we can save, so that we can grow it, because at the end of the year we are getting dividends. If, for example, I put my money in a bank, I will just find it the way. If I put 20,000 Kenyan shillings, I'll find it 20,000 Kenyan shillings. And perhaps because some banks have charges, maybe at the end of the month or at the end of the year, then it may even be less. But we decided to put it in SACCOs after reading more about SACCOs and looking for, the best SACCOs in town, so that we can invest in our money in such. And so we've done a lot through these SACCOs, and also the fact that we get dividends at the end of the year. And I shared about this at some point, that our dividends doubled because we kept on growing our savings. So if we contribute, for example, 50,000 goes to our various SACCOs every month, then we continuously put that 50,000. When we get the dividends, we take the dividends back to the SACCO, and that way now we grew and we continue to grow our savings to a place where last year we doubled our dividends. So if we had the previous year we had around 250,000 Kenyan shillings as dividends, then that meant this year we got over 500,000, half a name dividends. So when we realized that SACCOs really can grow your money in sort of a silent way, without having, you don't have these expenses of I have to put time to it. No, your money is in the account and it's growing, that you have to employ someone to take care of this and that. No, your money is in the SACCO and it's growing, and you can also access loans if you want, although we are not a family that would love to take loans at this moment unless circumstances force. So we did not take a loan for our house, or we did not take a loan to buy this house. What we did, we went to one of our SACCOs, because as I said, we had 3 of them. So there's that I joined, there was that with my husband's name, and then we had this joint one. And so we went to one of our SACCOs and just withdrew everything that was in it, and it was a good amount of money. It paid 3/4 of our house, the house that we are buying, or the house that I said I have bought. It has paid 3/4 of that house, and that did not stop us from saving. So we continue with our savings monthly, and the remaining amount, since it will take 1 year for the completion of this house, we'll be able to pay slowly. So that's where the money came from. The money came from our SACCO investments. And the amount of money that we have invested in SACCO, it's not what we withdrew. We withdrew so much, almost double of what we had put in that SACCO, because we have continued to grow these savings step by step. And how are we able to do this? Because we live under our means. We don't live by our means or above our means. We live under our means. There's a time I did a video and I said that we live on one income, and it's true. With one income, we are sorted. The other one we will use for savings and doing other things. And even this one income, if we wanted to live still below that one income, we would. But also we are able to do that because I think there's a bit of freedom that comes with not only maturity. I wanted to say it comes with maturity, but it also comes when you liberate yourself, that it's not about you don't care what people will say, that you live in this kind and this kind of a house or this kind of a place. Currently we are living in a place that is lower than where we used to live before, and we don't mind it. We moved because we decided to move as a family, and that does not bother us in any way. So if it doesn't bother you, then it will not bother other people. So these things we put on ourselves, that, what will my friends say, peer pressure, what will they say, what will they think about you? Why? What will they think about you? What do you think they'll think about you? You don't live for them. You live for yourself and your family, and whatever close friends that you put together should be able to respect that. So when you're not able to be influenced by the peers or the peer pressure around you, then you can be able to do some of these things, like saving, even moving to a house that you will pay less rent, because you know what you're doing and what you want to achieve at the end of the day. So what I would want to encourage you at this moment is that keep saving. You're able to do it. We are able to do it. Keep saving. And there are those people who say that, how can you save until you get 3 million to be able to build your own house or even to buy a house? It is possible. I am telling you, in the last 10 years, not even 10 years, because then before we were not saving as much as we save now. We have saved so much. We had given ourselves a limit of 10 million. It reached and passed. And it's saving. I'm telling you, it is saving. You get something extra that comes in, you throw it into your circle. You don't say now it is celebration time and you go running and celebrating. Anything extra that comes that is not even within our income, we throw it to our savings. And I'm saying this knowing that there are people who are not able to do this, and I empathize with them. But those who are able to save, you have some money at the end of the month coming in, 50,000, you have that money. Live with 20,000 and save the rest, save 30,000, and you'll be able to reap the fruits at some point. And of course, it's not only about savings and saving. We also have time to celebrate. We also have time to have fun. My friend was telling me the other day that, Regina, you know how to work hard, but you also know how to play hard. And very soon I'm going on holiday. I cannot wait for it because I've worked hard. I have done so much for myself and for my family, and I'm looking forward to this holiday. So my encouragement to you again, and which is the aim of this video and the aim of my channel, is to inspire you to go beyond what you think you can do. I have been inspired by people. Knowing someone, knowing where they come from, I know their background, but they're able to achieve this, then I feel encouraged and motivated that I can even do it and I can even do more. So I hope this video inspires you to get out there and do that, what has been perhaps thought to be unthinkable or undoable. Go and do it, because you can do it. Up to this end, it's a goodbye from me, and I hope you've learned something. I hope you've been inspired. If you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. Leave a comment, leave a question. I am here to answer. Thank you so much, and goodbye.